Well, just want to share with you quickly just some quick tips on what I think you should really spend some time working on, right? So we get really stuck into complexity and learning all these cool things, but at the end of the day, in my experience, I found a few things that are crucial to work on technique wise, and you want to spend time getting really good at these, right? So let's have a look at those. Number one, right, is when we start talking about kicks, you can go anywhere you want to with that, but I'm going to say that the inverted kick, right, is probably one of the most important kicks to learn, right? Right, so your inverted kick, right, the idea behind the inverted kick is to be working that kick towards the knee, right? Really effective kick when we start talking about self-preservation. The way to execute it, real simple, is to take a step to the side to open up your hip and then work in your kick. So the goal is to get your knee up as high as you can. Imagine you're going to connect your leg to your elbow, and then from there you want to get that extension. Now obviously when you actually apply it, you may not be doing it all the way up here, but this is a good way to practice it, right? So you want to take a step out, get your leg up, and then extend that kick. Step out, open up the hips, leg up, imagine you touching your elbow, and then extend that kick. Now if you have a long bag, you can work it on that, but of course just spending a little bit of time moving around and just practicing it as I am now, even in uneven terrain, right? Because the reality is when you actually have to apply something, you know, in self-preservation, you're not going to have a perfect flat surface. So right now this is all over the place, but it's a good place to practice because I get used to moving on an environment that isn't actually perfect, right? So again, taking that little step, getting your knee up, extending that kick, that's your inverted kick. That's like one of the most important kicks to get really good at, and that's going to serve you especially when we start talking about self-preservation. So go out and practice that. Make sure you get that down.